Hey everybody, it's time for your July monthly money messages. We will first give you the astrological heads up, and then we will dive into each sign with some tarot card messages for your money life. So for the first 11 days in July, Venus, the money planet, is in Cancer. Which means, especially for Cancers, there may be some ease and flow to your money life. Very possible. For Pisces, until July 11th, there might be some interesting money concerns, deals going down in terms of your creative life and creative projects. And for Scorpios, with Venus in Cancer, you might be contemplating spending some money on travel. Now, on July 8th, Venus will be a sextile Uranus in Taurus. So there could be some favorable news out of the blue in terms of our finances. It's very possible. And on July 11th, Venus in the very last degree of Cancer will be trining Neptune in Pisces, suggesting that there could be some interesting money-related concerns regarding, anything artistic, anything altruistic in terms of, generosity coming toward you or you being generous to somebody else. There could be money spent on beautification purposes, on things that make you feel good. Just be aware of overindulgence at that time. And on July 11th, Venus goes into Leo, giving, of course, all Leos a special boost and also boosting the fortunes of Aries and Sagittarius people. Aries people, you may find that there is some interesting money coming to you vis-a-vis your entrepreneurial efforts and perhaps also your creative efforts. Sagittarians, you may be especially interested in splashing some cash for some summer fun when Venus goes into Leo. July 12th, everybody needs to be on the alert. Venus in Leo will be opposite Pluto retrograde at the very beginning of Aquarius. Venus opposite Pluto can bring up classic power plays when it comes to finances and financial negotiations. So Pluto's retrograde, suggesting that maybe some sort of power struggle from the past regarding a money situation may come back around. Just be very careful about getting triggered at that time in terms of anybody trying to manipulate you or, some unsavory thing that may be going on with somebody trying to take advantage of you financially in some way. It's just to be on the alert. Doesn't mean it will happen, but it's good to know that that is the aspect to be aware of on the 12th of July. July 20th, we have Venus in Leo trining the North Node in Aries, suggesting that there is a good sense of flow of perhaps putting our finances towards something new, a new direction in our life, signified by the North Node in Aries. Look to where Aries is in your chart, in your whatever house it's in, and maybe you will be deciding to spend some finances to support that area of your life. As an example, for Cancer, that would be their 10th house. They might be deciding to spend a little money on career wardrobe or perhaps buying something that would help them in their career in some way. Okay, Pisces, that's your second house of, Aries is your second house of self-worth. Maybe you are going to be spending some money on something that you truly value and that maybe you've been coveting for a while, like you've really wanted it. Okay, so something like that. And on July 21st, we have Venus sextiling, which is a favorable alignment, Jupiter in Gemini. That could be a very lucky influence. Okay, it could be. I mean, there's no guarantees, of course, but that could be a day to kind of push the boat out a little bit with some sort of pleasurable activities. Maybe it's a good day to, buy a lottery ticket. But again, there's no guarantees. But there is a nice energy of flow between, wanting to expand and feeling invigorated in terms of Leo. Like, it's a really good time to maybe do something with entertainment, spending a little money on a little excursion of some kind, going to the seaside, just something that is entertaining and fun, very lighthearted. That's Jupiter in Gemini. That is also Venus in Leo, though. So spending money on fun things, fifth house oriented things, pleasurable, fun things that get you out on an adventure, that may be indicated around July 21st. So remember to keep those days in mind. Those are just general astrological transits to be aware of. You, of course, want to look at your actual natal chart to get the specific scoop to you, right? But you can always book a reading with me if you would like some insight into what is specifically going on for you. I'll leave a link to book a reading with me in the description of the video. All right, Aries, let's get a money message for you for the month of July 2024. Aries, what is going on with your moolahs? Let's find out. 4 Wands, Moon, 10 of Cups in your heart, Page of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay. I suggest that you do what you can. He's turning on the printer over there. I suggest that you do what you can to save some money, Aries. I know it's not easy in these days and times with the inflation. Because the reason I'm saying that is I think that there's going to be something going on. I think in September, 2 months after Leo season, right? So Leo season starts July, so August, September, that you're going to want to have some extra money. You may be looking for some sort of moonlighting opportunity in July to get some extra money that you're going to use to your benefit, perhaps to move or to do some sort of home improvement, something connected with your home. With this 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups. It could also be connected with a travel to go and see some relative. Very possible. It could be to take a trip to go somewhere where you think you want to move. So there are some things going on here where, we have this classic with the moon and the High Priestess, very much moonlighting type energy. So getting a part-time gig, temporary, all right, to help you in terms of reaching some sort of financial goal to achieve those things that I just mentioned. There is also likely to be some sort of expense concerning a family. So it could be a family birthday that is coming up. There's a family celebration with this 4 of Wands and this 10 of Cups. Family celebration, gift giving, it's all money, right? So something like that. This may be happening at the full moon in Capricorn, which is July 21st. It could be coming to a head at that time. It is possible. I'm just really feeling with this moon here in between these two things, you really are a very generous sign, Aries. You like to splash out. You like to spoil people. Sometimes money, yes, does burn a hole in your pocket, as my mother used to like to say to me all the time. Yes, it's possible. I would just say here, really be aware of your emotional motivations in terms of what you're spending on entertainment, on gift giving, on travel to see other people. It's not that you shouldn't do those things, but just keep an eye on what you're spending, okay, with this moon here. Because, it's emotional energy. If you're feeling any type of, you feel you're doing any spending out of guilt or something like that, keep an eye on that. Maybe check yourself with that. All right, but your heart is good. You have the 10 of Cups here. I think you're feeling good overall about the direction you're going in, but there is something new you're going to start on the down low with this High Priestess. And I would also, this to me, I'm just really feeling you squirreling money away for some sort of secret project that you haven't told anybody about yet. But it's definitely in your heart, and it's very much, I think, concerned with your personal happiness in terms of where you're living, how you're living, who you're living with, or just the general circumstances of your life condition and making it better in some way. So watch emotional cycles of spending, any sort of emotional triggers around splashing cash, as I mentioned here. And if you are looking for some sort of supplementary income this month, you may be successful in landing that and getting that going for yourself. All right, Taurus, let's get a money message for your July 2024. Taurus, how are you feeling with Jupiter in Gemini, your second house of money? How are you feeling with that? Let me know in the comments. All right, let us see, Taurus. Taurus. Oh, we have a Five of Cups. Isn't that delightful? And we have a Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, Two of Swords, and some Capricorn. All right. You are rising like the Phoenix, Queen of Wands, from some sort of disappointing financial situation, this Five of Cups. Now, this may have been going on since your birthday, last 5 months, since the beginning of 2024, it's possible. Okay, but the Queen of Wands is next to this, and she has her back turned to this situation. So there is something that is propelling you forward in a very positive way. Note that you have the Page of Wands in your heart, suggesting a new enterprise is underway. Something that you are very much, taking charge of with this Queen of Wands. This could be something related to starting your own business, your own enterprise, something you're the boss of, some sort of leadership opportunity, something that you're really fired up about in terms of money manifestation, right? Whatever it might be, that is going to help you bust through a period of indecision and perhaps even second guessing yourself. So, which is connected over here because there was a disappointment. You may have, I don't want to say your instincts were wrong, but you may have trusted some sort of information or something that it didn't work out. And so you're second guessing yourself. I mean, whatever this was, it may have knocked your confidence a little bit, but your confidence is coming back in the month of July. So whatever happened over here, I think is connected with this Two of Swords. I feel like this is a time marker for the Capricorn full moon, right? Which is happening, on July 21st. Of course, give it a window of a day or two. It is happening in your 9th house of the big picture perspective of your life, of where you see yourself heading. So there will be some sort of decision that you will be in charge of making, of moving in a new direction with your finances around that full moon in Capricorn. And it's going to affect you in the long term also. Okay, it's wrapping up, but it's also starting something new. That full moon is trine Uranus in your sign. So there is the birth here, I think, the birth potential financially of some sort of new enterprise for you to enter into. But it's very much, there's something here with this Two of Swords. You have to get over this lack of trust in yourself to make the right decision. You are going to make the right decision, Queen of Wands, as long as whatever you're deciding supports the passion that you feel inside for what it is that you will be doing to manifest the money. Okay, it can't just be the same old, same old. It cannot just be reliant on past roles and duties and responsibilities that you've had before, because you are not the same person. And with Uranus trining the Pluto energy at this Capricorn full moon, it's really supporting you stepping into, like the Phoenix, some sort of brand new situation in your life with your finances. Now, it doesn't mean you have to get a new job. It can also just be that you're more confident in terms of managing your money. Maybe you've learned a few things. Maybe you have taken a few classes. Maybe you are, trying out some new ways of financial management of some type, of using your resources. Maybe you are going to start your own business. I mean, these are all possibilities here. So, you're getting ready for Pluto to go into your 10th house of career. It's really going to transform everything for you. So, and that happens starting again at the end of November 2024. So you're going to be wanting to think about those things as you're, contemplating this energy in the month of July. We will, of course, do separate career readings for each sign. But the important thing here is to understand that it's time to get out also of some sort of mental rut in terms of the habitual ways you think about money, you manage money, and you manifest money. It's about the fiery passion of the new and starting and going in some sort of new direction. And all that is coming very much to the forefront for you at that Capricorn full moon. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for your money life in the month of July. And I haven't forgotten about your birthday year ahead reading. I will be doing that. It's just been delayed because I was sick for 2 weeks. And then there's stuff going on with my father that has kind of set me behind schedule also. So, all right, let's see what we have for you, Gemini. July. Money messages. We have a 6 of Swords. We have a 9 of Swords. We have Judgment in your heart. 2 of Wands. And the Temperance. Okay, so you're feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Now, I am going to do separate career readings for the months of July and August. I'm going to combine them together. Those will be coming out shortly. Okay, but what I feel is going on here is that you are making a very important decision probably around that Capricorn full moon. Here's the 20 here, and that's when the Capricorn full moon is in July. Having to do with some deep financial issue. Your 8th house is Capricorn. So you have been worried about perhaps releasing something, 6 of Swords, and moving on from it, whatever that is financially. Or perhaps you've been driven by fear to wrap up something financially, like get a debt paid off, free yourself, as 8th house is debts. Free yourself from some sort of debt, obligations. There could be also, you heard Bobo, affirming that for you. Here he comes. Okay. Large and in charge, Bobo, blocking everything. Okay. There could be also, though, something going on with you wanting to make some sort of decision about moving on from whatever you're doing right now for your money, but you're worried about doing it because sometimes it is true. Everybody's situation is different, but in today's economy, if you already have a job, don't change jobs till you get another job firmly in your hand and wait till you actually get the written contract. But even then they can rescind things. It's so dicey right now, excuse me, cat hair, with the job market and trying to get another job. And I think that's what this kind of is over here. Like, I think you're going to make some sort of decision about moving on, but at the same time, you're a little nervous about it, which is only understandable. We have the 2 of Wands here suggesting that you are instinctually going to find the right piece of information, the right connection, the right person to help you. This is your 7th house of relationships, the Temperance, the Sagittarius energy, to make that change that you want. Now, some of you, if this has already been in motion, if you've already been working on manifesting some sort of change for yourself, career-wise, it is likely to be on the table for you in July and coming to a head at that Capricorn full moon. And it will bring some sort of profound change to your life, a new doorway that is going to be, this is to me's doorway energy, a new doorway that is going to be opening. But there is also something where you're going to be getting out of a comfort zone. You're going to be challenging yourself a little bit, which is fine. With this 2 of Wands here and this Temperance. It is vital for you, and just in terms of your money, right? It is vital for you to keep a cool head when it comes to spending money. It is important for you to find the key of how you can balance your finances a little better. You may need to make some decisions about letting go of some financial obligations that you have been worrying about. If you have stretched yourself too thin financially, there may be something here, again, with this 8th house Capricorn, where you're going to have to maybe confront some realities and make some important decisions of, I've got to cut out that expense. I really have to be realistic. I can't afford this car anymore, as an example, right? Car payments are out of control. Or I can't, keep paying for this expense for my kid or whatever. And we're going to have to find an alternative solution to something, right? So, I mean, whatever it might be, there could be some things to look at and some decisions you're going to be making, and they may be a little slightly hard decisions with this going on over here, but it will bring you mental relief. And also it is going to help you get things in better balance that is going to be ultimately good for you in the long run as well. So I think by the end of the month, you may be making some decisions to balance out your finances, balance your books, so to speak. And that's going to give you a lot of mental relief. All right, Cancers, let's get a money message for you for July 2024. Let's see what you need to know. Cancer, for your money life. And happy birthday. It's the Cancer season as I am filming this video. All right, Cancers, let's see what you need to know for your money life, July 2024. Oh, we have Temperance. I shuffled. Gemini just got that. And a Ten of Cups. Whoops. 4 of Coins. 5 of Coins. And the Chariot. Okay. So this is interesting. We have it's not really a conflict, but in a way it is. We have conflicting energies of staying home, 10 of Cups, but also going abroad. We got 2 big travel energies here. We got Sag energy with the Temperance. We got the Chariot, of course, travel energy. And then we have 2 energies, really. Even this 4 of Coins is a very solid, grounded, home-like energy. And then we have the 10 of Cups. So this is very interesting. And Temperance is about balancing the 2. So I think there's stuff going on where you don't want to spend the money, but you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. So as we know, I mean, we've said this, it is a little bit of a cliche, but Cancers enjoy their home life, 10 of Cups. You're happy doing your thing. You're happy working at home, doing your, solidifying your home base, the 4 of Coins, investing your energy and money into that. But there's an opportunity on the horizon for you with this Chariot. So some sort of travel possibility. But I don't think you want to spend the money, the 5 of Coins. But the Chariot's showing up, which suggests it's a fairly significant travel opportunity. And I think for some of you, it's like you may have the money, the 4 of Coins, suggesting you have money in your hand, but you don't want to let it go out of your hand. So it's up to you. I mean, you don't have to spend your money on this travel experience. Everything's about using the energies as choices. The other possibility here is also Chariot can represent transportation, can represent your car. So the same token, you may want a different vehicle. You may need a different vehicle, but you don't want to spend the money. So I think, with this Temperance is the first energy, which is about balancing out needs and wants, can be, right? That may be the stuff that's on the table for you this month, is balancing those 2 things out. Realistically looking at your financial situation, 4 of Coins, and perhaps really realizing maybe you have more than you thought, or there's other opportunities to get more money to do what you want. So I think it's interesting, sometimes people say they don't have the money to do certain things because that's not what they value. But yet they have the money to do something else. So this comes down to what you value, what's most important to you. So there, and it could be too that if you're partnered, it could be that you guys are kind of going back and forth. It may be that you're okay with staying home, but they want to splash the cash, right? And there may be some arguments, there may be some things going on. We don't have argument energy here, but there may just be some spirited discussions of balancing out both partners' needs when it comes to spending money for some sort of travel or car situation. So I would say those are the main energetic themes that we're getting here with your money life. Those of you who are working from home, I think there could be some good stuff going on for you. I would also say, though, that there's also possibly a change in working from home. This is another possibility. If you work from home for somebody else, that might change this month. There could be something where they're going to want you to start going back in the office more. It's possible with this. That's why I'm just getting kind of this intuitive hit. That doesn't apply if you own your own business and work from home. Okay, that's not it. But that's why we have this, that you're going to have to leave the home. And, you know, with this 5 of coins, it's like going to cost you more money, right? Because when you work from home, you don't have to spend for the gas. You don't have to, you know, worry about the wear and tear on your vehicle or paying, you know, for a Metro card or whatever you got to do to get to the place. So I think that that's another possibility for some of you here, okay, with this energy. So just be alert to that. Yeah, so that's what I feel with your money life. All right, Leos, let's see what we need to know for you with your money life. Venus entering your sign July 11th. Get ready. Oh, the Judgment card fell out. So that might be important. We'll set that aside. All right, let's see what's going on for you, Leos. I shuffled. We just had that for Cancer, Chariot, and the 9 of Cups. Pluto in your heart. Page of Coins. And the Knight of Swords. And we had the Judgment. There could be some interesting developments in your money life. Absolutely. Arriving on your doorstep around that Capricorn full moon, which is in your 6th house of work and well-being. Okay, so there is something that is changing once and for all. There's a new path ahead that you have wished for with your money life. So this could be selling something significant because the Pluto's in your heart. So it could be selling a vehicle, selling some other sort of possession, selling your home if you have one. You know, letting go of something significant financially, making that judgment call and getting the ball rolling and letting it go so that you can be free, the Chariot. Now we're going to do separate career readings, but it is possible too that there's something here with moving on from one position to another. One that is probably better because of the Chariot here, and having some sort of, you know, money negotiations going on with the Page of Coins and the Knight of Swords. So some sort of contractual situations going on. So again, probably around the Capricorn full moon, which is in your 6th house of work. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this manifests for you. But you have an appetite, 9 of Cups, for some sort of financial improvement. Chariot, you want to get ahead, right? You want to get ahead financially. That is your desire. But in order to do that, something has to shift. This Pluto in the heart. And I think the way that you're going to maximize that, as I said, is to make the decision. Many of you, it could just be, I'm going to sell something. As I said before, with this energy. And I think with the Knight of Swords, too, that you're likely to have people competing over buying it from you as well. Of course, if you price it right, that's, you know, half the battle. A lot of energy surrounding whatever this is that, you know, you may be releasing. So everybody, of course, these are general readings. Everybody's situation is different, but I would say that these are the main focus points for you with your money in the month of July. All right, Virgo, let's see what you need to know. Money messages for July 2024. Virgos. Oh, there's Bobo. Where did he go? He's sitting in his cat tree. All right, let's see. Virgo. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Hanging Man. Boy, are you tired of waiting around. But here's the Fool in your heart. Like, you're raring to go. You are raring to go. Okay. It's happening. I think in July, you are likely to finally see some significant financial progress. Now, I think by your birthday, by the end of your birthday season, let me reframe that. By the end of your birthday season, at that Pisces lunar eclipse, middle of September, is likely when you're going to see bigger money, the 10 of coins. But there is a coin in your basket, and it's the 7, which is July. Okay, there is a coin in your basket. You have the sense of a new adventure. There's excitement in your heart that something is finally getting underway. This is also energy associated with Uranus. So it's like, you know, surprisingly, things start percolating for you with your money life. Oh, look what was stuck to that card. I didn't know that. Wow. That was into the Sun, the Leo energy. Okay. So things are going to start shifting in Leo season. So after July 20th, 21st, this sense of this struggle and hanging around in the struggle, right, is going to start being alleviated. There also could be some interesting publicity coming to you that may help your finances in some way. You're selling some sort of creative products, creative, things that you make, anything you use, creative energy for. But I didn't realize that card was stuck there. That's so interesting. The Leo popped out. We have this, we started with the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Pisces. And things have been in limbo, and you're tired of the limbo land. Okay, but the new energy is arriving in Leo season with the Fool in your heart. You are going to be raring to go. This is also gold. Now, I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice. These are just tarot readings. It's just for entertainment purposes only. But some of you, think of it as a metaphor, but also literally. Some of you are going to want to perhaps invest in gold or invest in a golden opportunity for yourself. Invest in your sense of uniqueness, what brings you the gold, which is your unique energy. Okay, so gorgeous. I mean, this is beautiful. I think this is more a time marker also for Leo season, as I said. Coin in your basket, and then more to come, more to follow. There is something important about starting a new path, a new way of managing your money, working for your money, manifesting your money, than maybe what has been going on before. It is possible, again, with this Uranian influence, there could be a lucky break. It is very possible this month. That comes out of the blue. It's not something you can expect. I would expect it more in Leo season, toward the end of July, that gets you out of this Hanged Man, Nine of Wands situation where everything has just been so hard because you've just been waiting. It's been a hard work waiting. It's not like you've just been sitting on your hands not doing anything. You have been busting your buns. But at the same time, the universe just held things up for some reason in terms of the financial breakthrough with this Seven of Coins. So I feel like you're getting there. I'm not sure this is happening necessarily this month, but it's on its way, right? You're putting everything into place to get that 10 of Coins. All right, Libras, let's get you a money message for your July 2024. Libras, let us see what is going on. Libras. We have a Page of Cups and we have a Knight of Coins. The Lovers in your heart, the Five of Wands, and the Wheel. So we got some Gemini showing up here for you, which is your 9th house of the big picture perspective of your life, where you see yourself going, travel. There's going to be a choice, I think, presented to you this month about something to do with your finances. It could be job related because we have your 6th house of work showing up here with the Page of Cups, the Pisces. It could be something in terms of moving forward with a financial plan. It could be a surprising offer. It's very possible here of some sort of financial, but also emotional investment. So this could be coming from somebody close to you. There could be some discussions and negotiations about going into business or, with somebody close to you, buying something with somebody close to you, or investing your money with somebody close to you. So there is some major decision that you are mulling over. If this is right for you, for your future life direction, where you see yourself headed, your overall long-term financial plan and growth, because again, we're talking your 9th house here. The Five of Wands here is interesting. To me, it's a spinning your wheels energy. It can be, and especially I feel in this context, it is. I think this is kind of, you're going back and forth. Like you're going back and forth in your mind with different scenarios that might play out. I think you are likely to let the universe decide here with this wheel. If you are unsure, which makes me think you might be with the Five of Wands here. Like, is this the only opportunity? Is this the best opportunity? Same thing if you're presented with a possible job opportunity. It could be, well, is this really the one that's right for me? And what's it going to mean for my future if I take this? So there could be some future tripping that you're getting caught up in. This is the Jupiter energy, of course, right? The wheel. So if you're unsure, you could just let it ride and see what the universe brings you and what it kind of decides. Because to not make a decision is also to make a decision. Right? Not deciding is also deciding. You're deciding to not decide. Okay, wrap your head around that one, right? But you know what I'm saying. So it's possible. You may want to give it more time to see how something plays out, especially if it's connected with somebody close to you. It's not always a bad thing to go into a financial situation with somebody near you, but it can be a bad thing. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and then the friendship or the relationship can get ruined. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen here, but those are maybe the things that you're spinning around with this Five of Wands of, well, this could happen or that could happen. And, this might happen. So, you may want to table it. You may want to wait and see until more information comes in, until the universe really shows you the clear path, the clear doorway with the wheel. It may also be that it would be to your benefit to wait with the wheel here. Something better may come in, like this could be okay, but maybe your instincts are right to not decide right away because maybe, yes, something better is on its way. So you're just going to have to see how this pertains to you. But I would say with the Lovers in your heart, be very wary and cautious of if somebody else, again, if somebody's maybe even strong arming you, which this can be also the Five of Wands. Somebody's trying to manipulate you, strong arm you into a decision as well. That might be more beneficial for them than it is for you, financially speaking. So that's another way to look at it. It may look all innocent on the surface, Page of Cups, right? And it's not necessarily ill will. But in the long term, Knight of Coins, this may be something you get involved in for the long term, and you've got to be cautious that, it's really right for you and that you don't get ensnared in something for the long term, that's not going to be right if you had just waited and the universe brought something better. All right, Scorpio, let's get a money message for your July 2024 Scorpios. Let's see what we have going on. Oh, there you are, King of Cups. And then the Hierophant. Two of Cups. Six of Coins. And the Star. You are probably involved in some sort of significant financial negotiation in the month of July. It could have to do with a legal settlement. It could have to do with some sort of marriage, divorce. So it could be a prenup or it could be a divorce settlement. The Six of Coins has legal connotations and implications to it. This is about negotiations. You're willing to work with somebody. Like you want a benevolent agreement. You want a fair agreement with this Six of Coins. I think what's interesting here is this Star, which is the Aquarian energy, which is your fourth house of your emotional foundation, your roots, what nourishes you, what feeds you. So this, yes, may be you finally getting freed financially from some sort of family obligation. That's possible. Again, it could be a marriage situation. I think if there is a financial settlement in the month of July, it may be more in your favor with the Six of Coins here. The Six of Coins can be like a 60-40 situation. So, and with the Star as the last one, again, it could be slightly in your favor. But it is a Six of Coins. It's not a 10 of Coins. So don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Don't count on big sums of money. Don't count on anything until it's in your hot little hand, right? The check is right there, not in the mail, but in your hand. But we're talking about probably some sort of significant financial negotiation because of the Hierophant here. So it's involving lawyers. It could be involving the government, other institutions. It could be retirement funds. Like it's just something that is, significant. But you're ready to get on with it here with this Two of Cups in your heart. Like you're ready. Like let's get this deal done. I'm ready to move on with my life. I got things to do. I got places to go, people to see. And I want to bring a healing to my finances. I'm tired of this being in a limbo and not being decided. Like, let's get this done. So I think this looks very good for that to happen for you. And with you also as the first energy here, I feel like you're in a very strong position in whatever this negotiation is financially for you this month. So keep the faith, be of goodwill and good cheer, and you should get something that's fair. Six of Coins. It's fair. And most of all, it wraps up the situation so you can finally heal and move on. All right, Sagittarius, let's get a money message for your July 2024. Sagittarius, let us see what you need to know right now. Three money left. Sagittarius. A Six of Coins and a Knight of Wands. Page of Coins in your heart. Page of Swords. And the Moon. Okay, so big Capricorn full moon, 21st in your second house of money. So that there is something happening at that point. We are going to do a separate reading for that second full moon in Capricorn. I already did the first full moon in Capricorn reading. Check that out on the channel. We have some sort of money negotiation going on. There might be two happening because we have a Six of Coins, which is the scales, right? So it's possible that it's two. Now, this is Libra. This is your 11th house of hopes, wishes, dreams, and personal gains, right? So there could be two negotiations. I'm also saying that because we have two pages, but it also could just be one. But there could be two financial things that are happening. And maybe they've already been happening, but they've been in limbo for some reason. So with the Knight of Wands here, it is suggesting that all of a sudden, everything comes together. All of a sudden, it's like, here we go. Sign the papers, get the lawyers involved, do all the things. You've already done your homework. The page of coins is in your heart. Like, you know what is what when it comes to the finances of whatever's going on with this negotiation, this deal, this offer. So I think you can trust the rapidity, like how fast it happens. You have been prepared. There is likely paperwork, contracts involved with the Page of Swords here, and likely, faxes, FedExes, negotiations coming in at that full moon to finally get this situation done, dusted, and underway. So this could be some sort of legal settlement that, again, maybe has been dragging on for many, many moons, maybe 6 years even, with the 6th here that's showing up. 6 months. Could have just been like, my goodness, like, come on, dudes, like, let's get this done. And then all of a sudden, boom. Now, this full moon in Capricorn, it's happening very close to the start of Leo season. So, give or take a day or two on either side of that full moon is the timing. So I think my advice would be to this, but I feel you're already prepared. If you're not quite fully prepared yet for taking action immediately on signing and getting lawyers and doing all the things, then get prepared now, right? Because it is going to move fast with this Knight of Wands. As soon as the news comes in, here's the offer. Here's the coin in the hand. Is it fair? Is it not? You should already know. There's something here. The speed of this is important to the whole situation. Like, you snooze, you lose. So there's something like that going on. But you don't want to just blindly rush into something either, which is why if you haven't prepared, do so now. But I think most of you already have. Okay, so very interesting. And I feel like with the moon as the last energy, I think you're going to be happy to finally be freed from whatever this emotional roller coaster might have been in regards to your finances also. Like, this is finally going to settle some things for you. Capricorn, let's see what you need to know about your finances for July 2024. Money message for the Capricorns. Let's see. Nine of Swords and a Queen of Wands. 8 of Wands. 6 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. All right. I think you're going to benefit through somebody else's resources in the month ahead. Your 8th house of other people's resources is highlighted after July 11th when Venus goes into Leo, your 8th house of other people's resources. And we got double Leo showing up here with the Queen of Wands and also the 8 of Wands. So, and we have double gifted energy here with the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So I think your finances could transform this month favorably through other people's resources. Whatever has been worrying you and troubling you with this 9 of Swords is about to transform, I would say, after July 11th. It's going to be important for you, though, I think, to take the initiative in some way with this Queen of Wands that's showing up here. So this is a great time. Other people's resources also has to do with loans, financing, refinancing, debt consolidation, negotiations for debt, paying things off, all of that type of energy. So you may find multiple ways, multiple resources. This could be grants that you discover for business people, or grants to help you pay your rent, or business grants. Whatever it is, other people's money, other people's resources. It also has to do with if you have your own business and you have clients, you have people buying your products and services. That's other people's money flowing toward you. So that's what I mean by taking the initiative. If you go out there and kind of see what resources are available, you explore, and it seems like there are quite a few that might fit you with this 8 of Wands, you're likely to land on something that could be of great value and benefit to you financially that you could receive. You don't ask, you don't get. This is the thing. You know this very well, Capricorn. So this is your, after July 11th till the end of the month, this is your month of asking. Ask the universe, ask other people, ask and find out what the resources are that are out there for you, and you could very well land on something with these energies here. And with these double cups, the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups, it could be that the support comes from very close to you. That somebody wants to support you financially in some way because they really love your mission. They love what you're all about. They love your energy. They love your initiative. They love what you're doing. And they just want to put a favor in your way, do you a solid, all of that type of thing. I mean, that's the other possibility too. Somebody could do you a favor behind the scenes that puts these opportunities in your path, financially speaking. Like they put in a good word for you. They write a reference for you to get some sort of business loan or whatever the case might be. So very nice. Really use this Queen of Wands energy to assert yourself and see what's out there, especially after July 11th. Aquarius, let's get a money message for your July 2024. What do you need to know, Aquarius? Let us see. All right, Aquarius. Beautiful. Ace of Coins. Oh, and the Wheel. Gorgeous. In your heart, Nine of Wands. Queen of Coins. You're working hard for the money. Nine of Cups. Okay. I think the universe is going to make something easier for you this month with your money. That it is likely to bring some sort of opportunity, this Ace of Coins, that will ease your burden, ease a financial burden, ease a workload in some way. Because you've been working hard. I mean, Nine of Wands in your heart. You've been hauling ass to, make the monies. So there could be a beautiful opportunity that lands in your lap that will stop you from having to work so hard. Maybe instead of working, 3 jobs, you'll be able to work 1 job, right? We're going to do separate career reading, but that's like the type of energy we're getting here. The other possibility, because we have this Gemini showing up with the wheel, with the Jupiter in Gemini, that's your 5th house of creativity. So if you've been working very, very hard on some sort of creative project, and then you're putting it out there this month, it is very possible that there's some sort of payback for that with the Queen of Pentacles, that you're manifesting some tangible resources that you've been wishing for with your creative life, your creative projects. By the same token, if you are self-employed, because again, the 5th house is entrepreneur energy, if you initiate some sort of new service or new product this month, that again, you launch it, you've been working very hard on it, the timing is right for it. I would say, especially after Venus goes into Leo, which is your 7th house of other people. So if this is something you offer to the public, you offer your clients, etc., launch it. We got the Leo energy here as well in this card, right? Launch it, and it may be very, very well received. So beyond your expectations with the 9 of Cups, I think you could hit some sort of financial reward based on hard work this month. Hard work that you've already been doing, hard work that you continue to do. You're really making your own lucky break, right? The wheel is turning. Like, you've been maybe working hard without too much of a result, but now the results are coming in financially for you. The wheel is turning, the dawn of the new day type of thing. Because it's really true. What's that expression? Like, the harder I work, the luckier I get. That's the feeling that I'm getting here. But by the same token, when you fulfill this, when this lands in your lap and a financial wish gets realized this month, it will help you ease up on the hard work as well. There won't be so much pushing and effort. Pisces, let's get a money message for your July 2024. What do you need to know? Pisces. Let us see. Pisces. We have some Sagittarius energy, and we have your energy, the Hanging man, 10 of Swords in the heart, the Strength, and the Page of Cups. Wow. All right. Okay. And this is what I feel. We are going to do a separate career reading. You need to protect your interests this month financially. I would also say from this, because the 10 of Swords is in your heart, which can be a blockage, but it also can be your back up against the wall. And this is your 10th house of career. And there may be some sort of delay of news about your career, about money you were expecting from your job, about money you were expecting, like unemployment or a payoff or a payout or a bonus, whatever money you were expecting perhaps from your job. There is a holdup. I think you'll eventually get it. It's over here. Like, you'll eventually get it. But there is a delay. This delay could be for a month. It could be for 10 weeks. It's possible. It could be for a couple months. That there is something that's being held up financially for you. You just got to keep the faith. And of course, hang in there and you'll get what's rightfully yours. This is also the Leo, your 6th house of work. That's why I'm saying this. So it could be news of a promotion you were waiting to hear. Same thing. Like, you think you didn't get it. Don't be so quick to think you didn't get it. It's just there's some sort of delay that's out of your hands. It's nothing to do with you personally. It's whatever the universe, we got these major arcanas over here. It's whatever the universe is doing, is happening to cause the delay. There's some reason it's unbeknownst to us at the moment. So don't take it personal, but yes, you are feeling like, well, I need that money now. Like, I can't be waiting another month. I get that. But I think this is favorable over here of you, eventually the cup coming to you and getting what is rightfully yours. So I would say that. So be prudent with your finances this month in case if the situation fits you, that if there's some holdup or delay that, you don't get yourself in a financial pickle, you have some money set aside if that's the case. I also feel like it is possible, like I said, I'll do a separate career reading, that if you are rejected from some sort of job that you really wanted, there is something better on the way for you. The Strength and Page of Cups. Okay, and it's probably on its way in Leo season. It may be connected. Now, Mercury's retrograde in August, but it may be connected with your past or a past situation, a past employer, something like that, an opportunity coming back around again. So if there is a rejection here, please know it is absolutely for your protection. And you'll see that different perspective, right? The Hangman, you'll see that different perspective in a month to 3 months time with this Hangman here. Okay. So keep the faith. That's all through the Strength card. The universe has a little surprise that it's cooking up for you here with your work and your finances. That will show you why this is the way it is over here. Because the thing is with this delay, like financially, it could be that it's actually going to be in your favor, right? Maybe it's taking them extra time because they're realizing, oh, well, actually, we owe you this amount of money. We've got to run it through a couple more checks to make sure that, this is the right amount. Like, maybe you were thinking you're going to get $1,000. Maybe actually they owe you $3,000 of back pay or unemployment or whatever. So again, keep the faith, keep positive. Don't immediately assume something that's negative and see how it plays out. So thank you so much for joining me for your July money messages for each sign. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with these energies. I would love to hear. And of course, I will be back with career readings. I'm going to combine July and August since it's the summer. Sorry, people down under, but it is the summer time. So we're going to just put those 2 months together and then we'll start fresh again in September doing monthly career readings. I will also be back with readings, general energy readings for each sign as well. And remember, your full moon and Capricorn reading is already up also. So check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. And with Jupiter and Gemini, this is a really good time. And it's the summer, as we know. Maybe some of us have a little more free time. It's a great time to write a book. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link in the description. I've put together 500 book topics and also a step-by-step writing plan to get you started writing a book. If that's what you've always wanted to do, it's super user-friendly and gets you kick-started, jump-started, going with writing the book you've always wanted to write. All right, so check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.